What's different about our department is everybody from the colonel to the newest recruit has done the exact same thing, waking up at 5 o'clock. You know, that's part of our history, that's part of our heritage as a department. I think that helps bring value and understand the bigger picture of why they are here for the Michigan State Police and not another agency.
Early on in recruit school, we're doing more calisthenics, push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, air squats, lunges, burpees, planks, body weight movements, in combination with running. A big part of physical training is discipline. It's not looking around, it's not touching your face, it's not talking, it's not doing anything other than what you're instructed to do at that point. Part of it is to be able to control your impulses.
You are now recruit. Is that clear? Yes, sir.
From day one, training is at the forefront of everything we do. This place is going to challenge everybody at different levels. Physically, you're going to come in and you're going to see yourself transform. Coupled with the mental aspect of that, your mindset is going to be able to shift and you're going to be able to think sharper, you're going to be more clear, you're going to be more decisive in your decision making. And then emotionally, police officers, we're judged based off of those decisions that we make. And so we want to ensure that our men and women are emotionally sound and capable of making those decisions out in the road. 20-week training academy.
Recruits are required to live at the training academy Sunday through Friday evening, at which time they are released for weekend furlough. This process helps foster relationships among the recruits, build discipline, and ultimately keep them focused on the task at hand.
The fact that you can assemble 80 men and women, strangers usually, together for a specific task or goal, and to see where they start and how they finish is rewarding, to say the least. This academy is designed to draw out weaknesses or expose weaknesses and then build upon those weaknesses. So by the time you leave here, they're no longer weaknesses, but they're actually strengths. You have the ability and the wherewithal to come in to learn and be a sponge and really want to take up this lifestyle as a trooper. This is a great place to be.
Organized chaos. It looks like chaos from the outside in, but it's pretty much structured from the time they wake up till taps is played at 10 o'clock at night. They clean up, they shower, get ready for breakfast. At 7 o'clock, breakfast is served. They go to breakfast as a unit, so a lot of times they'll work on movements together, so marching into the cafeteria. And marching isn't just military drill, it's working together and becoming one and trying to figure out how I can work with the person in front and behind me, and then collectively 87 people or 100 people are working together. After they have breakfast, they come back upstairs at 7:30. I know it's a pretty quick turnaround to eat breakfast, and they're back upstairs on the floor. They're in their dorm rooms, and then they have inspection at 7:30.
Why did you feel it wasn't important to shine your boots, sir?
After that, they have about 15 minutes to get the rest of their gear up, and class at 8 o'clock.
Class, seats.
Lecture class will be legal, motor vehicle code. That'll last till noon. Lunch is served at noon. Then they have about 30 minutes, depending on how fast they eat and lunch, to get ready for the afternoon classes. Firearms, defensive tactics, patrols, water safety, first aid, drive track.
What we like to focus on in the other disciplines and combine with firearms is ultimately the decision to shoot, which goes into reading a situation, proper threat assessment, proper engagement, proper holistic approach to responding to a call, and is this some time where I'm going to have to deploy my firearm? Maybe not even use it, but at least deploy it in the proper context.
This profession, it's the unknown. You have to prepare for it all and everything. So you'll see a bunch of things to build up physical capacities and everything. But this job's about skill. The actual job performance, the skill, we're building that outside, in the grass, on the road next to a vehicle, in some of the scenario houses we have out here, because you're going to walk into those areas. I need you to know how to approach this door, where to look in a house, how to approach this house.
Not a road, man.
Communication is a big thing in law enforcement. Everything that we do, 90% of our job is probably communication. That's one of the biggest tools that we utilize. So here in recruit school, our communication kind of aspect or training has evolved quite a bit. We stress very hard on report writing. Throughout the recruit school, the recruits will get a ton of instruction on how to write reports, along with having actual practice on report writing for different scenarios that we do within recruit school. Our main focus here is to prepare them to be probationary troopers in the field.
A lot of our state police posts border counties that are along the shorelines of the Great Lakes. It's likely that you could possibly get dispatched to a water safety situation where you're going to end up having to utilize one of those skills. Breaststroke, freestyle, side stroke. We definitely encourage side stroke. Side stroke is what we call our rescue stroke. A lot of times if we're going to be having to go in for any reason to the water, it is generally the stroke that we're going to utilize if we end up having to carry or tow somebody.
Oh, there. You're on top of the car?
He's on top of the car.
All right.
Are you okay? Yeah. Okay. You get one set, I'll get the other, just like recruit school, okay? We're good. Lay on your back.
Turn around. Turn around. We're going to be safe.
Ready?
I've had many come in not strong swimmers, and they know that, and they'll leave knowing that maybe they're not still super confident in it, but they know what their limitations are, and they know how to perform a successful water rescue and feel confident about it.
Is the person on the front porch, get him to the ambulance.
We're all secure here.
Yeah, get the front guy on the porch.
EMS in?
Yeah, EMS is already pre-staged around the corner, get him the ambulance.
What's important about our job is we have to be able to manage things on scene before EMS can get there, because there are times when maybe the scene isn't safe for EMS to approach, right? We need to keep everyone's safety in mind always first, and so we need to be able to care for people in the meantime if EMS and medical can't. The big things that we focus on are those primary care things, right? Controlling bleeding, so that can be controlled while we're waiting for EMS until they can get to the hospital, things like that. Chest seals, we really focus on trauma care. And of course, that's important for us as officers and for our partners as well, given the nature of our job. We have a lot of equipment. I have an entire closet full of equipment to simulate wounds and things like that that the recruits can use to train on, so that they're getting that mind connection to what they're actually doing and getting that hands-on experience versus just talking about it.
Driving is something that the new troopers are going to do every single day. We train a lot of things within MSP, but driving is something that you're going to do every day, on or off duty. So we like to instill skills that help them be safe but effective when patrolling. On day one, when they come out here to the drive track, we will put them in the classroom. They'll learn everything from vehicle dynamics to proper seating position to hand positioning, policies within the department. You're inside that car with an instructor. You're doing a lot of different things from skid pad, we're doing skid recovery, controlled braking, serpentine, precision driving. Those are just a few exercises that we put them through. They'll get graded, but they'll also get a lot of time to practice.
Dinner served at 5. Usually they have a little bit of downtime. We offer tutoring, we offer our chaplain corps comes at night, behavioral sciences, remedial, open gyms. So that kind of goes on until about 8 o'clock. Generally where staff tries to just let them do whatever they need to do, get ready for bed, study extra, do some prep phone calls at night to their families, and TAPS is played at 10 o'clock, and 5 o'clock the next morning it starts all over again.
St. Peter stand with a big